October 14th, Jiangwan, heir to the Jiang Group, has been diagnosed with a mental illness. Yi Xian, CEO of Yi Corporation, officially takes over the Jiang Group.
Just
Get out of the way.
Mom.
Yi Xian. We've been together for 5 years. How could you do this to me?
Jiangwan would never have tolerated you for 5 years if it weren't for the Jiang Group.
I could have endured you for. Mom, I don't feel well.
Yi Xian. Xiaobao still has a high fever. Please help her. I don't want the Jiang family anymore. Just give me some. I'll take Xiaobao to see a doctor. She's
Brother Yi Xian. Jiangwan is right. Xiaobao is, after all, your daughter. We can't let her wander outside. How about I take care of her? Let's take the child.
What are you doing? Give me back my child. Let go of my child. Release my child. Return my child to me.
After today, Jiangwan. There will be no Jiang family left in this world. You can join your archenemy, Gu Yunji, in the underworld.
I will haunt you, Yi Xian and Gu Yunyue, even as a ghost.
Go to the underworld. And keep company with your archenemy, Gu Yunji.
Yi Xian, Gu Yunyue, even as a ghost, I will never let you go. I will never let you go. Xiaobao. Where is this? Didn't I die? (2023) I've returned to 5 years ago.
Are you really going to be engaged to Jiangwan, Brother Yi Xian?
Not engaged to her. How else can I take over the Jiang Corporation?
Yi Xian. Gu Yunyue. So they had already schemed against me at this time.
Who?
Gu Yunji. How could my archenemy Gu Yunji appear at my engagement party? Didn't he skip it in the previous life?
I can't believe I've actually gone back 5 years.
Mr. Gu. Miss Jiang has been detained by Yi Xian. Let's go back. You won't see her.
If only I had stopped her from marrying Yi Xian.
You like her but never say it. Miss Jiang only sees you as a rival.
Yes, that's true. If only we could start over. When she's gone, next time eavesdrop. Remember to wear something more convenient.
Gu Yunji, what are you doing here? I don't recall inviting you, do I?
Let me see, what kind of person has my archenemy found? That was your fiancé just now. I didn't expect you to be quite smart. But your taste in men is so average.
You. Damn, this person is still as annoying as—
No way, I can't let her marry Yi Xian this time. Yi Xian is not a good person. Don't go through with this engagement.
What does it matter to you who I'm engaged to? Are you secretly in love with me? You're secretly in love with me, aren't you?
Miss Jiang, you should have your eyes checked and also get your head examined.
I, Gu Yunji, will not repeat the same mistakes in this life.
You're so lucky to have found such a wealthy daughter-in-law.
That's because my son is outstanding, not that I'm bragging. If it weren't for her chasing my son for so many years and her family background being decent, I wouldn't have agreed.
Exactly. But she is, after all, a lady from the South City's elite. If she has a bad temper,
She dares. Once she marries into our family, she'll have to obey me.
Obey you in what?
Oh dear. Wan, I mean, obey me, and you won't have to work so hard in the future.
What about our Zhang's family?
You can just hand the company over to Yi Xian to man it. You just stay at home and give birth to 2 healthy, plump boys for our family. And enjoy a good life.
Your scheming is so blatant, it's like the beads of your abacus have burst in my face. I'm not even married yet, and you're already eyeing my family's wealth.
As you said, we'll be one family in the future. Yours and mine. Besides, the most important thing for a woman is to support her husband and raise her children. Being as strong-willed as you are, you'll suffer great losses in the future.
I'd rather suffer some losses.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm not getting married today.
You want to call off the engagement?
Mom, what are you doing?
Son, look what kind of wife you've got. I said a few words to her, and she made a face at me. She even said she wants to get out of the marriage.
What's going on here?
Jiangwan, after today, there will be no more Jiangs in the world.
Mom!
You're going to hell. To be with your rival, Gu Yunji.
In your past life, you used me to take the zombie and even snatched my child away. This life, I will make you pay the price.
Sister Wan. Auntie is also your future mother-in-law. How can you treat your elders like this?
Yes, Yixian, if you don't call your wife now. What will you do in the future?
Xiaowan, come and apologize to my mom.
Why should I apologize? Why should I apologize?
Because you disrespected your in-laws. In the old days, you'd be punished by being ducked in a cage.
Did you use the Qing dynasty's foot-binding cloth to wrap your brain?
Jiangwan, how dare you speak to my mom?
She's not my mother. Didn't you hear just now? I won't go through with this engagement today.
Jiangwan, if you don't want to, then don't. Who do you think you are? My son is so out. There are plenty of people chasing after him. Just you and your worn-out shoe. Who else would marry you without my son?
Apologize to us right now. Life will be tough if you offend your mother-in-law.
Yes, Sister Wan, girls should be gentle, well-educated and Brother Yixian won't be pleased with you like this.
Right, Jiangwan, my mom is right. No one else would want you but me. So, kneel down and apologize to my mom. Serve her some tea. I can pretend this never happened.
Let me apologize. You're not worthy.
How dare you hit my son, you bitch. I'll fight you.
Be careful.
Big brother.
Miss Gu's big brother. Isn't that the CEO of Gu's group?
What CEO? This is an illegitimate child that the Gu family acknowledged 2 years ago.
What are you doing?
So that's why you wanted to break off the engagement for no reason? You've been having an affair.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Nonsense? Humph. You two are hugging each other. With so many eyes on you.
Jiangwan, I've been sincere to you. I didn't expect you to actually.
Then your sincerity is really cheap.
What do you mean? Take a look at this.
Aren't these Yixian and Miss Gu?
You.
You're fabricating this. Jianwan didn't expect you to tarnish my son's reputation just to slander him. You've ruined him. You'll never get married either.
Humph, who cares? I'd marry him.
You.
This is ridiculous.
Dad.
You idiot, who gave you the right to call off the engagement?
Dad, please, help me. I'm your daughter too.
Who is this mad woman? I only have one daughter, Song Yanyan.
Ah,
Sister, you also have today, huh?
why?
Did you really think I considered you as my sister? You're just lucky with your birth, just because your own mother is Miss Jiang. You can inherit the Jiang family, I'm telling you. Your existence only reminds Dad that he's always a son-in-law.
In my past life, I treated you as family. I didn't expect you to betray me too.
Why don't you kneel?
Why should I kneel if I've done nothing wrong?
Sister, you still say you haven't done anything wrong. Today is your engagement day with Yixian, and you actually say you want to marry. It's really a disgrace.
It's more than a disgrace, it's shameless. You should kneel down and apologize to your mother-in-law. Let him call you in.
I found out Yixian cheated on me. Why should I still marry him?
You're being unreasonable. Every man makes mistakes. Yi Xian is such a good person, but it's you who's brought shame to our Song family.
I take my mother's surname, Jiang, not Song.
Disobedient daughter, how dare you defy me?
Never seen a father like you. If Yixian is so good, let your second daughter, Song Yinyan,
That won't do.
then why do you demand Jiangwan? Or is it that Song Yinyan is your real daughter, and Jiangwan isn't?
In any case, I'm definitely calling off this wedding today.
Jiangwan, you've gone too far.
I have gone too far. I'd rather marry a pig or a dog than marry Yixian.
Humph, Mr. Song, you've raised a fine daughter indeed. Humph, let's go, son.
Dad, look at Jiangwan. That wretched woman doesn't respect you at all.
You ungrateful child, I won't let her off the hook.
What should I do next? Although I've called off the engagement with Yixian, they definitely won't let it go. What should I do? Thank you again today for saving me. I will make it up to you.
How will you make it up to me?
It was because of Yixian that I had no choice but to oppose you. How do you want me to make it up to
I said I would stop her from marrying Yixian. Marry me as a way to repay me.
What?
You said at the engagement party that you would marry me. How about it?
Mr. Gu, are you serious?
I don't joke about such matters.
But I just said at the engagement party that I would rather marry a pig or a dog than Yixian. What if it's you? Are you a pig or a dog?
Anyway, you've insulted me plenty before.
He knows all about it.
Alright, if you don't want to, forget I said anything.
Gu Yunji is my archenemy, but he's quite formidable. Marrying him would not only counter Yixian but also make me Gu Yunyue's sister-in-law. Of course I'm willing. Let's go get the license right.
He actually agreed.
I just got married to my archenemy.
Here we are.
Where are we?
My place.
Why did you bring me to your house? I have a place to stay.
We're legally married now. We have the right to live together.
Live together? Gu Yunji, don't feel wronged for marrying me. I'll help you.
Help me with what?
I know you don't have real power in the Gu Corporation. I can help you become the power behind the Gu family.
How are you going to help me?
You know YZ.
You mean the top 10 global multinational corporation, YZ, yeah?
I'm on good terms with their CEO.
I am. How come I didn't know that? You and I are close.
So, does that mean we have a deal?
It seems he really doesn't know my true identity, never mind.
Pleasant cooperation.
Pleasant cooperation.
I really enjoy this wine. Didn't expect you're a fan too.
Hey, Mr. Gu, why so many Duda beers?
She likes them.
She? Who is Mr. Gu talking about?
Don't ask what you shouldn't.
Love struck in a past life. Hand over the Jiang family to others. Betraying the efforts of my mother's entire life. This time, no one will take it from me.
Miss, you're finally back.
Uncle Lin, you've worked hard all these years.
It's good that Miss is back. As you instructed, everyone is waiting for you in the conference room now.
Dad heard that Jiangwan is coming back to take over the company. What if she kicks us out?
Dare she? Does she have the ability?
But Jiangwan is the sole heir of the Jiang clan.
So what if she's the sole heir? She's a woman. She's a woman. She's supposed to marry and raise a family. Is she good at running a company?
Don't forget who put you in this position in the first place. Mr. Song, I don't think your position is here.
Miss Jiangwan.
What do you mean, Jiangwan? Are you trying to take your father's power right away?
Seize power. The Jiangs are surnamed Jiang, not Song. As the only heir of the Jiang family. Is it wrong for me to ask you to give up the main seat?
How dare you speak to me like that? I'm your father. I've been working diligently in this company for 20 years. I've eaten more salt than you've had meals. What qualifications do you have to order me around? Jianwan, do you even know how to manage a company? Your mother has left. The company is still supported by me and these founding members.
It's only because of your father that you, the young lady, can live such a comfortable life. They address you as Miss Jiang, but only out of respect for your father. Don't be ungrateful. Jiangwan, don't be angry. You can trust us with the company.
Are you trying to sideline me?
Just be a good young lady and do as you're told. We won't treat you poorly. Otherwise, don't blame me for not showing mercy as a father if you refuse to cooperate.
All right, I'd like to see what kind of punishment you have in store. Uncle Lin.
Miss,
Before I came, I gathered evidence of some people's corruption and bribery. Let's see if your punishment comes faster, or the police inviting for a chat comes first. Everyone, please don't rush. Everyone has it.
Jiangwan, you're slandering.
Whether the police come or not will reveal the truth.
Dare you?
You'll see if I dare. My mom handed the company over to you over the years. Zhang's hasn't made a profit, but has been losing more and more. I hold the most shares in Zhang's and am the only heir. I have the right to speak. From this day forth, I, Jiang Wan, officially take over Zhang's group. Let everyone see clearly. Who is the true master of Zhang's?
Yes, President Jiang.
Mom. I will definitely make Zhang's group thrive.
President Jiang.
Uncle Lin, you've been with my mom for over 20 years and watched me grow up. No need for such formality.
Your wife would be delighted to see you like this. Unfortunately, she had bad luck and was murdered.
Uncle Lin. Are you saying my mom's death wasn't an accident?
To be honest with you, on the day your mom died, I saw Mr. Song go to the hospital. I've been investigating for years, but I've been lacking evidence.
I will not let the murderer who killed my mom go unpunished.
By the way, miss, what exactly happened on your engagement day? How could you suddenly?
It's a long story, but in short, I married Gu Yingji.
You mean the illegitimate son that the Gu family just recognized 2 years ago? The current president of Gu Corporation?
What's up, Uncle Lin?
He's not an ordinary person.
What do you mean?
I saw him with YZ's special assistant at an auction 2 years ago.
Could it be that Gu Yunqi has a connection with YZ?
Just let the lady take a look and we'll know.
What does that mean?
Next week is the auction for the land in the eastern part of the city. I heard that people from YZ will also attend. If you can secure that land, you'll surely establish your position in the company.
Auction. I remember in my previous life, I was competing with Gu Yunji for this piece of land. In the end, I gave it to Yi Xian.
Mr. Gu, here's the information for the Eastern City Land Auction.
In my previous life, Jiang Wan won the bid for that land and gave it to Yi Xian. Will you do this time? Arrange for someone from the YZ Secretariat to attend the auction next month. In my name, make sure to secure the land in the eastern part of the city, no matter what.
Brother Yi Xian. I heard Jiangwan has taken over the Jiang Corporation.
Jiangwan, if it weren't for her breaking off the
Bad luck.
been mine already. Wan.
It seems people from YZ have arrived.
I thought they were really from YZ, but it turns out it's him.
What do you mean?
Brother Yi Xian is right. How could the CEO of YZ be my brother?
Don't look down on people. Gu Yunji is much more capable.
Jiangwan, what do you mean by always defending this illegitimate child?
President Gu, those people really have a biased view. Do you need?
No need. Has the Secretary Department.
They are on their way.
Keep my identity a secret.
By the way, I just saw Miss Jiang.
And Mr. Lee, you've been waiting for a long time. I've been waiting for a long time.
Uncle Lin, who is this person?
Li Cheng is the chief assistant by the side of the YZ CEO. The YZ CEO is mysterious and his appearance is also a mystery, never seen in public. Many things are done by him, the assistant.
I see. Why do I feel like I've seen this before?
The auction for the land in the eastern part of the city officially starts at a price of...
It's actually 100 million more than in the last life. Could it be because someone from YZ is participating?
230 million.
250 million.
300 million.
John's bid, 400 million.
Gu's bid, 500 million.
This person really wants to compete with me.
YZ bids 1 billion.
YZ bids 10 billion. Is there anyone else who wants to raise the bid? 1 billion once. 1 billion twice. 1 billion, final. Congratulations to YZ for winning the auction.
Are you crazy? Not even blinking at 10 billion.
10 billion is nothing to them, or they wouldn't have sent a secretary.
Isn't it just a piece of wasteland? Why doesn't he just rob for 10 billion?
That wasteland will become the CBD of the new district in 5 years.
Miss Jiang, I'm giving you this piece of land.
Why would YZ do that for no? Give me the land in the eastern city? That never happened in the past life. Who is this YZ CEO?
Wan.
What are you doing here?
Wan, give me that piece of land in the eastern city, will you?
Are you kidding me? Why give it to you?
Anyway, you know the YZ CEO. Just give me the land, then I'll take you back.
Ha, take you back. You think I'm a garbage collector?
Jiangwan, you should be done with your tantrum. Even if I cheated on you with Guyunhua, but that day, you publicly called off the engagement and got my mom hospitalized. We're even. Just give me the land, and I can pretend nothing happened.
I've never met someone with such thick skin.
Jiangwan, I know you like me. I know you're just trying to make me jealous, but I'm sincere. Can you forgive me this once?
What are you doing?
Forgive.
Let me go.
Wan, please.
What are you doing? Let me go. Let go. Gu Yunji.
Guyunji, you, a bastard, dare to touch me?
I'm warning you, if you dare touch Jiangwan again. Don't blame me for being
Jiangwan is my fiancée. Why can't I touch her?
She's mine for this life. Keep your distance from her in the future.
Thank you. Hey, wait a minute. Tonight. Thanks a lot.
It's not safe at night. You can call me to pick you up in the future.
No need. No, today was actually an accident, and that kick you gave Yixian was quite fierce. I bet he won't dare to come find me again.
Are you feeling sorry for Yixian?
That kick was indeed quite fierce. Why are you angry?
Why didn't you just kick him to death then? Go and break Yixian's hand for me.
Dad, Jiangwan has taken over the company and also obtained the land in the eastern part of the city. You're not even worth my attention.
I won't let this go unpunished.
Dad, don't you know the big shot in the South City, Chairman Chen? Jiangwan is definitely going to talk to him about when that time comes.
Here, Uncle Chen, let me tell.
Xiaowan, you're not being sincere enough, are you? Drink this glass. We can talk about the
Uncle Chen, such a big cup. I'm afraid.
Since that's the case, let's not discuss the cooperation.
I'll drink.
Hee, one more.
Didn't Uncle Chen say 1 cup was enough?
Ah, that cup was for discussing the cooperation. This cup is as an elder toasting you. Your dad and I are good friends. You call me Uncle Chen. As an elder offering you a drink, you wouldn't refuse, would you? Not drinking is a disrespect.
This never happened in the past life.
Hey, one more round.
Miss, you can't drink anymore. They are doing this on purpose.
I just took over the Zhongs. It's normal for them to try to intimidate me. If I don't secure the cooperation and make some achieve, more people will not submit to.
But you.
It's okay. Uncle Lin is waiting for me outside. Mr. Chen, we've had our drinks. Let's discuss our cooperation.
Oh dear, I'm a bit tired today. Let's talk about the cooperation another day.
But Mr. Chen, didn't you just say we discuss cooperation after drink?
I'm just tired now. Why are you so lacking in tact? I'll think about the cooperation.
You're playing games with me.
What's wrong with teasing you? You little brat. You haven't even warmed your seat, what can you possibly do to me? Hee hee, but if you want to talk today, that's fine too. Let's find a quiet place tonight and have a good talk.
Take your dirty hand.
Ah, you prefer punishment over a toast, huh? Hold him down for me.
Let me go. Let me go.
I'm being honest with you. Your dad said, as long as I don't cooperate with you today, I can do anything, huh?
Chairman Chen, it was my fault just now. You're so magnanimous. Let me off the hook first. What do you— I promise to have a good chat with you.
Why didn't you listen earlier, huh?
Can you ask everyone to leave, Chairman Chen? I'd like to talk to you alone.
Hee hee hee, all of you, out, out. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Do it again, as if I'm not prepared at all.
Ah, don't, I'll sign the contract. I'll sign it right.
I was just talking to you nicely, but you didn't listen. It's too late now.
Too late, huh? Are you okay?
Yunji. I'm here to discuss cooperation with them. They're making me drink. My head is so dizzy now. They're making me drink.
No, we didn't make him drink.
You sit for a while. Humph, what cooperation to discuss?
No, it's not like that.
Talk to me then.
I didn't expect him to be so formidable.
It's all yours. Have some water.
Thank you. Why don't you bring someone along when you go to social events? He has to drive, can't—
What kind of liquor requires you to drink personally?
Isn't it because YZ donated a piece of land and is looking for some cooperation? Right. Do you know anyone from YZ?
Well, how would I know?
Is that so?
I heard from Uncle Lin that he saw you two chatting. Alright. Uncle Lin must have been mistaken.
Hey, wait a minute. Wow.
Aren't you getting up?
Sorry about that.
What did you just say?
Thanks for that.
No need to sleep now. Why are you following me?
Didn't you say it was time for—
You'll sleep in the guest room.
Oh,
You really want to sleep with me, don't you?
not at all.
Jiangwan, what are you doing here?
Jiangwan, what are you doing here?
What's all the noise about?
Big brother, you guys. Jiangwan, how dare you seduce my big—
How dare you speak like that, showing no respect. I am your elder sister.
What did you say?
We just got our certificate. Do you want me to show it to you?
You should address me properly.
Elder sister-in-law.
What brings you here?
Dad asked me to remind you to attend Grandpa's birthday banquet next month.
Got it. Go back now.
The birthday banquet for Mr.
If you don't want to go, you don't have to.
How can that be? I am your wife, after all. I'll go get ready first.
Dad. Jiangwan messed up the cooperation this time. Let's see how she'll show off in front of you now.
Humph, if I don't show her who's boss. She won't know who her father is. Thankfully, Jiang Min died early. leaving Jiang's affairs to me to control some people. But this wretched woman actually left a will making Jiangwan the sole heir, treating me like an outsider.
Oh Dad, Zhang's will be yours sooner or later.
That's right. If Jiangwan behaves herself, I still consider her my daughter. If she disobeys, I'll send her down to reunite her with her mother.
Miss Song, the boss, has arrived at the company. It's probably about last night's
My dad and Song Yin Yen must be waiting to see my joke. I'm not done with them on this matter. Song Yin Yen, what are you doing?
Oh, sister is here.
Who told you to throw my things away?
It's my fault. Starting today, get out of Jiang's residence.
On what?
Sister asked you to discuss cooperation, but you instead put Mr. Chen and several partners all in the hospital. If it weren't for Dad apologizing for you you would have been arrested long ago.
They deserved it. He acted inappropriately.
What inappropriate behavior? They are your elders. It's you who's fickle and unfaithful. You're slandering me. I don't have a daughter like you. From this day on, you will hand over the position of the leader. You're not fit to be the power holder of the
Hand over my position? Over my...
How dare you?
Sister, you almost bankrupted the Jiang family. You're not even worthy to be the Jiang family's heir.
If not me, then you? The Jiang family name is Jiang, not...
Sister, you might not know yet, just a moment ago. The company's shareholders have decided to let Dad take your place.
Impossible.
Don't believe it? Then ask them.
You all want to kick me out of the company?
Jiangwan, don't you realize the mess you've caused? Chairman Chen is the leading tycoon in the South City and Zhang's biggest business partner. You've offended him. How do you expect everyone to live? Be smart and get out of here.
I've said it before, you're not cut out for managing a company. Be sensible and hand over your shares, then resign in disgrace.
Sis, there's still a way to make it right.
Why don't you go to Chairman Chen's place tonight and kneel to beg for his forgiveness? Maybe everyone will forgive you then. I'll try to persuade Dad again. Let you work as a clerk in the company.
What if I say no?
Jiangwan, don't be ungrateful.
I'd rather die than give up my shares and the company.
Then you'll be the one to doom everyone. Jiangwan, you've offended Chairman Chen. With just one word, no one in the whole of Nanjing will cooperate with you.
I ask you one more time, will you go or not?
I won't.
Fine, then don't blame me for disregarding our father-daughter relate. Take him to Chairman Chen.
Mr. Gu, it's bad. Your wife has been taken away.
Mr. Song, what are you doing?
Chairman Chen, I've brought my wayward daughter to apologize to you all. Let's see if we can discuss our cooperation further. Scoundrel, apologize already.
Brother Song, this is your sincerity? In that case, no more cooperation.
Come on, Chairman Chen, let bygones be bygones. Let her off this time.
You're much more sensible than your sister. Ha ha. In that case, I'll think about it again. But she has to kneel and kowtow to me.
It's only right, it's only right. Why aren't you kneeling yet? Thank you, Chairman Chen.
Let me think this through. Believe it or not, it's just a word from me. The Jiangs won't be able to make a living in this city anymore.
Chairman Chen seems to have forgotten the taste of electric batons and fists. Don't touch.
Chairman Chen, YZ is here.
YZ. YZ. Assistantly, you're here.
Hello, Chairman Chen.
Oh, assistantly, what brings you here today?
I'm here to discuss a partnership.
YZ is a renowned multinational corporation. It's always others seeking cooperation with them. There's never been a case where they personally seek out.
I didn't expect that Chairman Chen would have connections with YZ. We must maintain a good relationship with Chairman Chen and never offend him.
Chairman Chen, you're truly impressive to have a collaboration with YZ.
Yes, we'll definitely need President Chen's guidance in the future.
Seeking cooperation with him, the YZ CEO must be blind.
Assistant Lee, please come in and let's talk at leisure.
I'm not here to see you.
Who else would I look for at Chairman Chen's company, if not
I'm here to see Miss Jiang.
Looking for me? Looking for me?
How could it be Jiang Wan? There must be some mistake.
It's impossible to be looking for Jiang Wan. In terms of strength, my company is definitely stronger than his.
That's right, we're looking for Miss Jiang. Our CEO highly values Miss Jiang's potential. It's very urgent. I urgently and earnestly came to seek Miss Jiang's collaboration. I heard she's here, so I came straight over. We can discuss the details of our collaboration. You can name your profit share.
Name my profit share. Oh my. This sudden fortune has come my way.
Who is your company's president? They actually sought cooperation with Jiang Wan. It couldn't be you, could it?
I heard you've kidnapped my wife. Just passing by. Is it a problem if I take a look?
I'd say, how could a bastard like you possibly? Wait, did you just say Jiang Wan is your wife? You too.
We're married. You kidnapped my wife today. I, Gu Yunji, won't let you off.
Ah.
Thanks, Mr. Lee.
You're welcome, Miss Jiang.
I still want to ask, who is your president? Why did you give me a piece of land for no reason and cooperate with me?
What are you talking about?
I asked if I've mentioned it to Gu Yunji. I'm very familiar with the CEO of. If I ask again, won't it give me away? It's nothing, I just haven't seen their CEO. You miss him, don't you, Assistant Lee?
Haha, yes, that's right.
I do miss him. Thank you, Assistant Lee, for today.
You're welcome, Mr. Gu.
Why are you drinking in broad daylight? Why are you drinking so much?
Gu Yunji, how come you're with Assistant Lee?
I said we just happened to meet.
Then how did you know Song Yin Yin kidnapped me? Could it be that you had me followed? Also, why did you show up at the restaurant where I was meeting with Chairman Chen last time? Do you have the ability to predict the future or something?
Get your head out of the clouds. I saw Yi Xian's entanglement with you was too dangerous. I sent someone to protect you.
Protect me.
What else? That was close. She almost found out.
Pleasant cooperation.
You all are the backbone of the Jiang family. If anyone dares to have a second thought in the future, don't blame me for being rude.
Dad, look at that smug look on her face. If she really succeeds in cooperating with YZ, how are we supposed to keep going?
This rebellious girl is just as annoying as her mother. In that case, it's not my fault.
Alright, I understand.
Gu Yunji. Guess what I did today?
What?
I signed a partnership with YZ.
Congratulations.
I'd say the president has good vision. Collaborating with me, the most important thing is my talent. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you either.
What is this?
The cooperation contract between the Gu and Jiang families. Helping you take control of the Gu family is a great opportunity. Getting on board with the YZ collaboration, it will be beneficial to you. How am I doing? Aren't you going to check?
No need, I trust you. Is there something on my face?
No, nothing. What's going on? Why is my heart beating so fast? What are you doing? Let me go.
What's the matter? Naturally, we're here to take your life.
Kidnapping and murder are illegal.
Jiangwan. Your life is in my hands now. How dare you still act so arrogantly?
Wan. Dad doesn't want it to be like this. Just hand over the Jiang family shares and Dad will let you go.
Never.
This is all forced by you. In that case, then let you reunite with your mother.
My mother's death really has something to...
Now that it's come to this, I'm not afraid to tell you. It was me who bribed the doctor who operated on your mother, causing her death.
Song Penghuai. I will avenge my mother.
Jiangwan. Should I cut out your tongue first? Still gonna scratch that annoying face of yours. Ha ha ha.
Stop it!
Who is it?
Xiaowan, are you alright?
Gu Yunji, why did it take you so long to get here?
It's okay now. It's okay. Get them out of here.
Wait, Wan. Help me. I'm your father, after all.
When you were just touching him, why didn't you think he's your daughter?
I was just confused for a moment. Wan, please forgive your dad. It's all Song Yinyan's fault. She's the one who instigated me.
Dad.
Wan, spare me, please.
Dad. Jiangwan, just die already. Jiangwan, go die. Jiangwan, you illegitimate child, you really do have good fortune, don't you?
What nonsense are you talking about?
You're not Dad's real child, you're just an illegitimate child, huh? Your mother was already pregnant when she married Dad.
That's impossible.
You can ask Dad if you don't believe me. He hates both you and your mother. Why did Dad have to be the scapegoat for your mom? He has been working diligently for the Jiang family for over 20 years. Your mom still gave the inheritance to you, this illegitimate child of unknown origin. If he had known this, Dad should have strangled you to death the moment you were born.
Shut up. Jiangwan.
My mom left the Jiang family to me because she knew both you and my dad had ulterior motives. I originally wanted to spare you for the sake of family ties. Now it seems
Jiangwan.
Where is this? How did I end up here?
Mr. Gu and Miss Jiang were detained by Yi Xian. Let's go back.
Gu Yunji, what are you doing here?
If only I had stopped her from marrying Yixian.
You like someone but never say it. Miss Jiang only sees you as a rival.
Gu Yunji likes me. Aren't we not rivals then? Gu Yunji.
You like someone but never say it.
Gu Yunji likes. Aren't we not rivals then?
Yes, we are. If only we could start over.
Be careful, Gu Yunji, be careful.
Jiangwan. What's wrong with you?
Gu Yun, do you know where this is?
In a hospital.
A hospital. It's coming back to me. I was kidnapped by Song Yanyan and my father, right?
You had a nightmare.
Yeah.
What was the dream about?
I dreamt someone was trying to run you over with a car.
Song Qinghai and Song Yanyan have been taken away by the police.
It turns out I'm not really my father's daughter. I don't even know who I am now.
No matter who you are now, your mom must love you very much. Otherwise, she wouldn't have given birth to you.
Thank you, Gu Yunji. You've saved me once again. I'm full. Time to go to work.
I'm giving you.
Brother Yixian, I've told you before. Jiangwan must have been conspiring with my eldest brother and betrayed you.
Jiangwan, this fickle woman, I won't let her off. Yunyu will definitely help me, right?
Miss Jiang.
You've forgotten what you should call me again.
Sister-in-law.
It's not like him to change his tune so easily.
Sister-in-law, I was wrong before. Here's to you. Sister-in-law, you're not still mad at me, are you?
No, I'm not.
Then why aren't you drinking? Hey, sister-in-law, what's wrong? Are you drunk? Let me take you to your room.
I'm going to see what you're up to.
Brother Yixian, I've already put her to sleep.
Yeah. You're truly my precious darling.
Brother Yixian, hurry up. I'll be waiting for you at the door.
Jiangwan, you've finally fallen into my hands. After today, I'll make sure you're utterly disgraced. I wasn't drugged.
Your little tricks. You really think I'm that naive?
Jiangwan. Jiangwan. What are you planning?
What am I planning? That's the question I should be at. What was in the wine?
Love potion, love potion. Jiangwan, what are you doing? Jiangwan, what are you doing?
Of course, to let you taste the potion. Enjoy it, both of you.
What have you done?
An eye for an eye. Why are you blushing? Oh my.
Shut up. Can you be more reserved?
Then teach me how to be reserved.
It's right here.
Gu Yunhui and Yi Xian actually brought reporters. If they, I would be utterly disgraced.
Hey, wasn't it about Jiangwan and a mysterious man? How is it Miss Gu and President Yi?
I'm going. Miss Gu was dating the CEO of Yi Corporation on the day of the Gu Patriarch's birthday banquet. This is too interesting.
No photos, nobody is allowed to take photos.
Get out. Get out.
What are you all doing?
Yeah. No one is allowed to take photo. I'll ban whoever takes another photo.
What are you all doing?
Your grandfather and your father are here.
Dad, I've been framed.
You are the daughter of the Gu family. This is the Gu residence, and today is your grandfather's birthday. Who's so bold as to frame you today?
It's Jiangwan.
What Jiangwan? That wretched Jiangwan. Go find Jiangwan for me.
Who's looking for me?
Jiangwan, you wretch. How dare you harm my daughter?
Mrs. Gu, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yu has told me everything. You drugged him.
But I've been with Yunji all night. I simply didn't have the time to drug her.
You're lying, you clearly were.
Clearly what? Miss Gu, don't you dare slander me.
Enough. Were you with Miss Jiang all night?
Yes.
Shut up, you bastard. At a time like this, you're still helping outsiders.
Lady Gu, please watch your language.
Did I say something wrong? Gu Yunji is indeed a bastard. He eats our food and wears our clothes. Now he even turns against his own family.
If Gu Yunji is a bastard, then what is Gu Yunyue?
Yaya is, of course, the precious daughter, not to be compared with this illegitimate child, Gu Yunji.
Enough, Miss Jiang. This is a family matter of the Gus. It's not your concern.
Gu's family matter? Well, I am concerned. Who let Gu Yunji be my husband? Why? Didn't Miss Gu tell you? She knew it the day after we got our marriage certificate. I thought she would tell you. After all, she stole my fiancé at my engagement party.
Jiangwan, shut up.
Yunji, is this true?
Yes. Jiangwan is now my wife.
Ungrateful child.
What are you doing?
I'm disciplining my son. What's it to you? Let me tell you, I do not approve of your marriage.
I don't need your approval.
Don't forget who gave you It's all thanks to your old man, me. You're still out there begging for food.
You can take it back. At this point, you should really think about it. How to handle her scandal.
Mom, you must avenge me.
Don't worry. Mom will definitely stand up for you.
How could Dad hit so hard? Does it hurt?
He's not my dad. My mom was Gu Changhuai's original wife. Gu Changhuai abandoned my mom and me for his future. So I've never considered the Gu family as my own.
I see. He was clearly the eldest son of the Gu family. In the end, he was labeled a bastard. It's okay. From now on, I'll be your family.
Really?
Did you get it all on camera?
Don't worry, Mrs. Gu, it's all recorded.
Good. I want to see it before the press conference ends tomorrow. The news of Gu Yunji and Jiangwan's fall from grace.
Miss, you asked me to keep an eye on the Gu family. We just received the news.
These Gu Yunyue and her mother are really persistent.
They are now not only planning to target you and Mr. Gu, but they've even dug up the news of Mr. Gu's deceased mother. If it gets out, it will definitely cause a public outcry. What do we do now?
I'm going to find Gu Yunji now. Let the public security department step in and suppress it before the news. It was at this time in the last at the new product launch event of the story. Gu Yunji was caught up in identity controversies and got injured. This time, I will definitely not let it happen again.
That concludes the entire content of this press conference. Thank you all for any further questions.
Next is the Q&A session with the press.
Mr. Gu, I'd like to ask about the rumors online this morning that you, as an illegitimate child, colluded with Miss Jiang to seize the assets of the story. What's your take on this? Is it true?
What did you say?
Mr. Gu didn't have time to check his phone today, did he? I received a tip about you.
This is absolutely a rumor. although Yunji only returned to the Gu family 2 years ago. I trust him.
Mrs. Gu. So that means Mr. Gu is the illegitimate child of the Gu family who was lost outside.
This one.
I also heard that Mr. Gu's mother once threatened the Gu family, demanding 5 million in child support. Is it true or false?
That's all in the past. Brother is now one of us.
So it's true then. If it's true, Mr. Gu can't help but harbor resentment. After all, he's won over many on the board in just 2 years. Mrs. Gu and Miss Gu must be cautious.
Yunji couldn't possibly have such intentions. Right, Yunji?
Mr. Gu is forcing you to give up your inheritance rights to the story. But if you don't agree, it's like you're confirming the rumors. Gu Yunhui and her mother are actually using public opinion to What a vicious move.
Where did this unscrupulous reporter come? Get him out of here.
Jiangwan. Jiangwan, what are you doing here? You're not welcome. Get out.
All the mud is being thrown at me, Jiangwan, and I'm not even allowed to speak up. Gu Yunhui, are you afraid I'll expose something about you?
What nonsense are you talking about?
Which media outlet do you represent? To ask such a question, I'll sue you for defamation.
Did I say something wrong?
Of course not. Gu Yunji is the legitimate eldest son of the Gu family, not some so-called illegitimate child. And Gu Yunji and I have obtained our marriage certificate. We are a couple recognized by national law. What collusion are you talking about? As for scheming to seize the family fortune, please use your brain and think carefully. Although the Jiang family is not a century-old household, we are at least a prominent family in the south of the city. Gu Yunji is the eldest son of the Gu family and has legal inheritance rights. Why would he need to scheme to seize the family fortune? To ask such a question, have you lost your mind?
We have some scoops.
Spreading unverified rumors without confirmation. There's no need for media like you to exist. Don't let me see you again, security.
Jiangwan, this is the Gu family's venue. What does it have to do with you?
Brother Gu Yunji, I'm your sister-in-law. You say, what does it have to do with
Big brother? He doesn't deserve that title. He's still just a part of our Gu family.
Silence.
The elder Gu has arrived.
Grandpa.
You keep quiet. Yunji has wronged you. Ladies and gentlemen, Gu Yunji is the legitimate eldest son of our Gu family, and his mother was my son's first lawful and original wife. They separated due to emotional breakdown. It's us who have wronged Yunji. From now on, Yunji will be the official heir to my legacy.
Grandpa.
I've made up my mind.
Gu Yunji, go to hell.
Be careful, Gu Yunji.
It's okay to go in and see the patient now.
Jiangwan, you didn't have to get involved. Even without the previous life, I can get out unscathed. Wake up quickly.
Mr. Gu, Gu Yunhui and her mother have been restrained.
Mother.
Gu Yunji has turned against you.
You two, mother and daughter, hired a It's already merciful of me not to have sent you to jail.
Gu Yunji, don't you dare to slander me. It's clearly you who has offended.
Exactly. You're just an illegitimate child. What qualifications do you have to become? You and your mother, that slut, are both things that can't be brought to the table.
Gu Yunji, stop it.
I've always hated being threatened. You should never have targeted. You hit my mother. And hurt Jiangwan.
Gu Yunji, stop it.
I've always hated being threatened. You should never have targeted my mother and hurt Jiangwan.
Ah, Gu Yunji.
Shut up. Why didn't you think of sparing me when you hired a killer?
Gu Yunji, I was wrong. Please let.
Yes, Yunji, let your sister go. For the sake of our family, your sister is still young. She doesn't understand.
Mr. Gu, think it over. It's not worth it.
Before today, I intended to leave you some face. Since you don't want it, don't blame me for being rude. I'll make you taste the feeling of being disgraced.
Gu Yunji.
You're awake, come. I made you some porridge.
Why is my hand wrapped like a zonzi?
You caught the blade with your hand, that's why you weren't stabbed deeper. But your hand is badly.
Then how am I supposed to eat?
I'll feed you. What's the matter?
Isn't this a bit inappropriate?
Open your mouth. Jiangwan, why did you save me just now?
Is there more? I'm still hungry.
Jiangwan,
What's up?
have I ever told you I like you?
This is Nanching. Brother has been here for 2 years.
I heard brother is already married.
What? Then I must take a good look.
They've arrived in Nanchang. Okay. Yes, sir. This is Songyu, Huishuyan.
I've heard a lot about you.
Is Song Yu and Hu Shuyan going to be in charge of the Hua and Song family? Is he the head of the Hua and Song families in the capital 5? How does Gu Yunji know him? How are you?
I've heard you're married. I'm glad to see you today. He said she likes this wine, so we prepared it for her today. Everyone's happy.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Huishuin, the daughter of the Hu family, the most prestigious childhood sweetheart engaged to Yunji.
How did you get to know Hu Shuyin and the others?
I am the adopted son of the Hua family.
Adopted son.
After my mother passed away, I was sent to an orphanage and later adopted by the Hua family.
So why did you return to Nanching later?
I returned to the Gu family to avenge my mother.
So that's how I heard you saved Hu Shuyuan's life when you were a child.
When we were young, Shuyan had an allergic shock due to my mistake, and I took her to the. It's just a small thing.
Shuyan, that's quite intimate.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
You're not jealous, are you?
Jealous of what?
Hua Shuyuan told you that I have an engagement.
So what? You want to divorce me to marry her?
Mr. Hua did mention marrying Shuyan, but I didn't agree. I have you, that's enough.
I don't believe that. You're being too familiar. Our relationship isn't that close. Miss Hua.
Is Miss Jian hungry?
Yes, I've been busy all day and haven't had. Miss Hua, would you like to try some?
Humph, all right. Ouch. Ah,
What's wrong with this?
it's not Wan bullying me, it's my own carelessness.
Shuyan. Did you give her honey?
No, I just gave her a cookie.
Shuyan is allergic to honey.
I didn't do anything, I just gave her a cookie.
Shu Yan is allergic to honey.
I wasn't aware of that.
Let's get her to the hospital first.
I'm really fine. Don't blame Xiaoan. Yoonji, you too.
It's my fault for not telling Jiangwon. I'm sorry. Get some rest.
Okay.
How's Huishuyuan doing?
He's fine now.
Oh, then. Is he that concerned about Huishuyuan?
Wan, you're here.
Are you feeling better?
I'm all right now. Wan, you have this necklace too.
Aw.
Yeah, what a coincidence. I have one too. It's a gift from Yoonji on my birthday, exactly the same as yours. There's a ring inside with our initials engraved. Wan, are you okay? I'm fine.
Hey Yoonji, haven't you come back yet? Oh. All right.
The night is peaceful with you by my side. Wan, don't misunderstand.
Miss Hua, please step out for a moment. I have something to say to Mr. Gu.
You came to find me so early in the morning. What do you want to tell me? That you missed me?
Divorce.
What are you saying? What did I do wrong?
What could Mr. Gu possibly? Huishuyuan even ties your tie.
Shuyuan and I are completely innocent.
Innocent. Innocent. Yet you gave her the same, even with both your names engraved on the ring. Innocent rumors will reach me. Gu Yoonji, do you think I'm just a stand-in for your white or just a part of your game?
Jiangwon, why do you have to be so harsh with—
If they're harsh, you can stop listening for the rest of your life. Gu Yoonji, what are you doing?
Jiangwon, why do you have to be so harsh with—
If they're harsh, you can stop listening for the rest of your life. Gu Yoonji. This is an office, after all.
It's time for Mr. Gu's meeting. Please continue, Mr. Gu.
Oh, it's so frustrating that they say I have a harsh way of speaking. Isn't what he did even more embarrassing? Are you all right, Uncle? Uncle.
This woman actually dares to mention divorce. Don't I have any dignity?
All right, big brother, you've had too much to drink. Let me take you home.
I'll take Yoonji home. It's not on your way.
Oh, I see. Thanks for the trouble.
Ah, Huishuyuan.
What are you doing? Can't you tell?
He's my husband.
So what? He won't be soon.
You're here to compete with me for Gu Yoonji.
You think you're worthy of competing with me? Gu Yoonji was always mine. You're just borrowing him for now.
He's a person, not your possession. Huishuyuan. I warn you, stay away from him. Huishuyuan, I warn you, stay away from him.
Jiangwon, do you know who Gu Yoonji is? He's the pride of the heavens. Only someone like me has the right to stand by his side.
I don't care who he is, he's with me now. If you dare touch him, I'll never let you go.
Humph, quite the bold talk. Yeah. Wan, what are you doing? I was just bringing Gu Yunji back. Yunji, Wan must have misunderstood. Just explain it clearly, don't blame her.
I never said I'd blame her.
You're not drunk.
How could I watch her act if I were
You lied to me.
I'm not deceiving you, it's just that your tricks are too amateurish.
Actually, I started to suspect when you had Jiangwan didn't know you were allergic to honey, but you couldn't possibly be unaware of it yourself. Indeed, my suspicion began when you had that allergic reaction. Although Wan wasn't aware of your honey allergy, you should have known.
I just forgot.
And the paparazzi, did you arrange them? Shuyan, how have you become like this?
It's all because of you. Because I like you. We had an engagement, yet you married him.
Your engagement was just a verbal agreement. Besides, he has already—
That doesn't mean he can marry you. What's so great about it? How can a simple girl from the South City compare to me, from the prestigious Hua family in the capital? Whatever Jiangwan can offer you, I can too, even more.
Let me tell you, love to me is not a business. I love Jiangwan. I truly want to marry her.
In that case, don't blame me, I'll make you realize. I am the most suitable for you.
All right, nothing's wrong, I'm going back to sleep.
Hey, let's not argue anymore, it hurts me.
Amen.
Jiangwan, you dare to play tricks on me. Spread the word, no one in the South City should cooperate with Jiangwan.
Miss, the Jiang family is, after all, a prominent family in the South City. Others may not be willing to offend them.
Then they'll have to decide whether they'd rather offend our Jing District Hua family or his South City Jiang family.
Miss, many of our partners have called to say they want to cancel their cooperation with us.
Hua Shuyan did this.
Oh, please do take care of me in the future, Miss Hua. I'm the first one to look down on the Jiang family.
Of course, our Hua family's resources are always better than Jiangwan's.
That's right, that's right.
Miss Hua, quite the grand entry.
Who let you in? Someone, get her out of here. She's not welcome here.
So eager to see me off. Miss Hua, are you afraid I'll outshine you?
Jiangwan, 2/3 of your current partners are with me. Why would I be afraid of you?
I came today to ask everyone, we're all business people. Such dishonesty. It's probably not appropriate.
Is there a problem? In business, it's all about profit. We cooperate with whoever offers more.
No matter how much you, Jiangwan, offer, can it compare to the wealth of the Jing District?
Raising the stakes, lowering the bar, this is your professional ethics?
Ah, but it's the truth. Can I speak the truth?
Chairman Chen is—
Ah, thanks to your blessings. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to board the Hua family ship. After all, even YZ has to give the Hua family of Jing District some respect.
Jiangwan, you kneel down and apologize to me right now. I might consider letting you off the hook.
I'm afraid you can't afford to lose.
How dare you speak to me like that, Jiangwan? It's an honor for you to even tie Miss Hua's shoes, let alone kneel for her.
Jiangwan, killing you is as easy for me as killing an ant. How about this, Jiangwan? You don't have to kneel for me. Take off a piece of clothing. I'll sign a contract for 100. Oh no. How about $1 million contract? Or how about this, Jiangwan, don't kneel to me. Take off a piece of clothing. And I'll sign a contract for 100. Oh no. How about $1 million contract?
Miss Hua, you're so generous, I'll add another $1 million.
Don't push us too far.
How can you say we're deceiving anyone? We're genuinely interested in working with Miss Jiang.
Jiangwan, someone sees her for me.
Who dares to touch her?
Gu Yunji.
I'll see who dares to move today.
Gu Yunji, do you know whose territory this is? A mere president of the Gu Corporation. What qualifications do you have to act so arrogantly here?
Not qualified as the president of Goo Corporation. Then how about the president of YZ Corporation?
What? He's the president of YZ Corporation?
Yoonji, are you willing to confront the Hua Corporation for Jiangwan?
It seems you're turning against me just to protect Jiangwan.
What's so special about her that you'd go this far?
You don't need to know.
Guyun, don't forget everything you have now is given by the Hua family. Without the Hua family adopting you, how could you have become the CEO of YZ?
I will never forget the Hua family's kindness. I will repay their fate. But today, you cannot touch Jiangwan.
All right. Well done. Then I must act against Jiangwan today. From this day forth, anyone who cooperates with the Jiangs is making an enemy of the Huas. Humph. What do you think, Gu Yunji? Are you still going to oppose me? Is it fair to our Hua family?
Gu Yunji.
Xuyan, making such a decision, Huisher won't be pleased.
Humph, I am the sole heir of Huisher. What I say is the command of Huisher. It's not your place to question.
You're just an adopted branch.
What did you say?
Uncle Hua wouldn't be pleased with this.
It's none of your concern.
What do I have to worry about?
Who are you?
Don't you recognize him? This is the current head of the Hua family.
Isn't that Miss Hua's father?
Not her biological father.
That's not.
Uncle Hua, why are you here?
Dad, why are you here?
I heard what you just said. Who are you trying to pick a fight with?
Dad, it's her. She bullied me.
Young lady, I finally found you.
Dad, do you know him?
Of course I do. She saved my life. Young lady, I'll make it up to you for saving me. Name your price.
Gratitude doesn't need. Uncle, I'm glad you're. I'll take my leave now. I didn't expect this either. Just a simple act of rescue, and I saved the CEO of Hua Corporation. I never thought that a simple act of rescue would be the CEO of Hua Corporation.
Dad, she's bullying me. You have to stand up for me.
This young lady has a kind heart. How could I possibly bully you? Is there some misunderstanding between us?
There is indeed a misunderstanding. Miss Hua has invited all my 4 tea.
Oh, I see, young lady. You saved my life, and I can't be ungrateful. My Hua family has some connections as well. Why don't we collaborate on a project?
Dad.
Xuyan, I think this young lady has quite the guts. You should learn from others properly.
No, what's going on here? Why is Hua's company collaborating with Jiangwan? So, whose order should we follow?
Can't you tell? Mr. Hua is the one with the final say.
Then, happy cooperation with Mr. Hua. Who would have thought that my casual rescue would be the CEO of Hua's company? And he's seeking cooperation with us. Am I just too fortunate? You said, didn't you say it?
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
it's nothing, miss. That was really scary just now.
But it's all good now, as long as Mr. Hua is here. This was Shuyuan wouldn't dare to do anything, right?
Yes.
But I didn't expect Gu Yunji to be like this.
Yeah, I didn't expect that President Gu is actually the mastermind behind YZ. Miss, what's wrong with you?
You, Gu Yunji, how dare you?
To deceive me.
You're dead meat.
My dear wife, I was wrong.
Mr. Gu, how could you be wrong? It's all I failed to recognize your greatness and overestimated myself. I was showing off I was like an egg hitting a rock.
How could that be? It's my dear wife who sees through everything. As clear as watching a discerning eye. Honey, I'm wrong, don't be mad.
What's there to be mad about? I'm absolutely furious. Remember when I said in front of Gu Yunji that I'm close with the YZ CEO? I just wanted to buy a block of tofu and bang my head against it. You must have been delighted to see me make a fool of myself.
No, you're not ugly at all, you're stunning.
All right, sit down.
Thanks, honey. Thanks, honey.
Did you arrange for Li Qing to save me from Chairman Chen? Answer honestly.
Yes.
And the partnership was also arranged by you?
Yes, but not out of personal interest. More importantly, you meet YZ's partnership criteria.
Thank you, Gu Yunji. You've done so much for me. I think General Manager Hu is a good person. What about Hu Shuyan?
Actually, Hu Shuyan is not Hu Shu's biological child.
Not a biological child.
Uncle Hu has never married in his life. This Hu Shuyan was adopted from a collateral branch of the Hu family.
Why didn't General Manager Hu get married?
I'm not sure. I've never heard Uncle Hu mention it.
Where on earth are you?
By the way, Uncle Lin, Mr. Hu has really helped us a lot I'd like to choose some gifts to express my gratitude. Can you?
Sure.
Uncle Lin, why have you been so distracted these days?
Miss,
Jiangwan, please help me, please. Wanwan, it's me, Wanwan. All my company's partnerships are being monopolized, and I'm about to go bankrupt.
Why should I care if you go bankrupt?
It was Gu Yunji who did it. Can you persuade Gu Yunji to let me off the hook? I have an elderly mother and employees to support. I really can't survive anymore. Wanwan. For the sake of our long-standing friendship, please help me.
Yi Xian. When you took away my Jiang family's business and child in the last life, did you ever think about our long-standing friendship? This time, I won't go easy on you. It's your own doing. I can't help you.
Jiangwan, Wanwan.
Mr. Hu, this is the gift I brought for you. Thank you very much for cooperating with Zhang's.
Young lady, you're too polite.
Humph. Jianwan, let me also toast to you. I was wrong about what happened before.
Aw.
Shu Yin.
Dad, I didn't mean to. Jianwan, I'm sorry. Let me take you to the restroom to clean up. I'll help you get your company back on track once you're presentable.
Thank you, Miss Hua.
Mr. Gu, it's bad. My lady is...
What?
Yi Xian. What do you want to do?
What do you think I want to do?
Yi Xian, if you let me go, I can promise you any condition.
It's too late. I was begging you so pitifully, but you ignored me. Now you're in my hands.
Yi Xian, if you dare to touch me, Gu Yunji won't let you off.
Humph. Do you think I'm afraid of him? I'm all alone now. If he dares to come, he won't be able to leave.
Brother Yixian, don't strangle her to death. Otherwise, how can we wait for Gu Yunji to come?
Gu Yunyue. You want to use me to threaten Gu Yunji.
See for yourself. Today, this place is where you'll be buried.
Mr. Gu still hasn't been found.
Mr. Gu, someone just sent this.
Jiangwan.
Yunji.
Yi Xian, let him go.
Gu Yunji, it's about time you stopped acting so high and mighty. If you dare to move again, I'll kill her. If you dare to move again, I'll kill her.
You wouldn't dare.
Gu Yunji. You too, huh?
Let her go.
In any case, get this straight. It's you who's begging me now.
Brother, don't worry. Once you're gone, I'll let her go. Let her go to join you.
If you beg me on your knees now, I might spare her. Jiangwan, watch closely. How Gu Yunji is begging for mercy on his knees like a dog today.
Don't, Yunji.
Kneel.
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 Mr. Gu, help Mr. Gu quickly.
Gu Yunji, stop or I'll kill her.
If you dare to touch him, just try it.
Gu Yunyue, stop struggling. You're already out of.
Shut up, Jiangwan. Why do you always have such good luck?
I've never understood what I did to offend you.
You still say you haven't. Yi Xian clearly likes me. But you always have to oppose me. And Gu Yunji. He's just a bastard, yet he's ruined my reputation.
That's your own doing.
Jiangwan. Even if I die today, I'll take you down with me.
Jiangwan.
Ah. Yunji, how are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Uncle Hua.
How could this happen? Jianwan, what are you doing?
Kidnapping me? And causing Yunji to get. What do you think I'm doing?
Jianwan, don't slander me.
Wan. What are you talking about? I don't understand. What does this have to do with Xiaoyan?
Mr. Hua, I won't hide it from you anymore. My kidnapping was arranged by Hua Shuyan.
What, Xiaoyan? Is this true?
No, Dad, she's slandering me.
Yi Xian has been arrested. Is it slander? We'll find out soon.
Is this true?
So what if it is?
How did you become like this?
I just want Jianwan to die. Why do you always protect her? You've taken my Gu Yunji away.
I've said it before. Love can't be forced. I didn't expect you to kidnap and harm people.
Jianwan's worthless life, dead is dead. How can it compare to me, Hua Shuyuan?
All men are created equal. Miss Hua, I don't think you're any more noble than me.
You can compare to me. You're just a fatherless bastard. Yi Xian already told me your mother was promiscuous. She had a child out of wedlock, and you're just a fatherless bastard. You don't even know who your real father is. Yun, as the CEO of YZ, you can't marry a person of unknown origin. I've already leaked this news to the press. If you don't want YZ stock to be affected, divorce Jiangwan immediately.
I don't care who Jiangwan is. She will always be my wife.
He's just a bastard.
Silence. My lady is not some fatherless child. She is the true daughter of the Hua family.
Uncle Lin, what are you saying?
Mr. Hua, long time no see. You're doing well, I see.
You're Jiang Min's assistant.
That's right. It seems Mr. Hua still remembers me.
Uncle Lin. Mr. Hua, you know each other?
Not only do I know the young lady, but your mother does too.
What exactly is going on?
This story begins about 23 years ago. It all started 23 years back. I accompanied Mr. Jiang on a business trip to the capital. Mr. Jiang met Mr. Hua there. They fell in love at first sight. They developed feelings for each other. But the Hua family disagreed and forced your mother to return to Nanchang.
Didn't Jiang Min want to go back herself?
It was the Hua family who claimed that President Jiang wasn't a good match for you. Although the Jiang family can't compare with your capital district, it's still a prominent family in the south. President Jiang couldn't bear the humiliation. That's why he returned to the south city.
So that's how it was.
At that time, President Jiang was already President Jiang couldn't bear to give you up, so he brought Song Chingwei in as a son-in-law. You know the rest of the story.
So Jiangwan is Uncle Hua's daughter.
Not bad.
This can't be true. He must be making it up.
If you don't believe it, you can always do a paternity test.
Wan, you really are my daughter.
This is impossible. How can Jiangwan be the Hua family's daughter? There's only one Hua family daughter, and that's me.
You're just a fake.
Dad, this report is fake. It must be Jiangwan's doing.
Hua Shuyuan, do you think we're all fools?
Yunji. Dad, I'm also your daughter.
Wan. Xiao Yan was just confused for a moment. After all, she's been with me for over a decade. Can you consider letting her off the hook this time?
It's up to you to decide.
I can choose not to call the police, but from now on, I don't want to see her again.
Alright, I'll send him abroad right away.
Let's go.
What are you daydreaming about? Just got the news. Yi Xian has been arrested. Gu Yunyue is not dead, but she fell into a vegetative state. She's likely to be bedridden for the rest of her life. And Uncle Hua said, there's a press conference tomorrow to announce your identity.
So soon.
Are you not willing?
No. I just find it hard to accept my own background all of a sudden.
Uncle Hua said he never married in his life. Having you as his daughter makes him very happy. That's why he's so eager.
He gathered everyone today. I have an announcement to make. Jiangwan is my own flesh and blood. Not only that, I have another announcement. From today onwards, Jiangwan will be the sole heir of the Hua family. Jiangwan. From today, she is the sole heir of the Hua family.
Mr. Hua.
Wan. I'm sorry about your mom. I'm sorry for you. This is the only thing I can do for you. I know you can't accept it. But I will wait.
Why does Jiangwan get the Hua inheritance just by coming back? I've been with the Hua family for over a decade. Dad wouldn't even consider giving me the inheritance. If Jiangwan were dead, it would all be mine.
Yi Xian and Gu Yunyue have both received their deserved punishments. This time, I've finally broken free from my past life's fate.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking, I'm worth billions now. Shouldn't I find some young men to entertain myself? I'm worth billions now. Shouldn't I find some young men to entertain myself?
You're still looking for other men?
It depends on how you behave.
You'll get a treat tonight.
Just kidding. I have you, that's enough.
That's more like it.
Jiangwan. Go to hell.
Gu Yunji.
I'm here.
Yunji, are you alright?
I'm fine, thanks to Uncle Lin's timely arrival.
I was so scared, I thought my nightmare had come true.
It won't. It won't come true. Not in this lifetime.
This lifetime? What do you mean?
Jiangwan, do you believe in past and present lives?
Wan, I'm glad you're okay.
What about Fu Yuan?
Her? She's been restrained.
Didn't I say not to show up in front of me again? Thank goodness Yunji is okay. Otherwise, I'll make you pay with your life.
Aren't you the one who caused all this? If it weren't for your appearance that took everything from me, would I have fallen so low? Ha ha ha, I am the true heir of the Wu family, the only one. Gu Yunji and I grew up together, we are the perfect match. Ha ha ha, Gu Yunji is mine, I am the Wu family's heir.
Miss, it seems she's having some mental issues.
She brought this upon herself. Hand her over to the police.
Go to bed and sleep.
I want you to hold me. After Fu Yuan was brought to justice, life returned to normal. Gu Yunji and I also lived happily together. First of all, I'm very grateful that everyone could attend this entrepreneur summit. I'm very honored to bring this speech to you all. That concludes my sharing for today. Thank you, everyone.
Jiangwan is so young and already the richest person, and that's quite impressive.
He's not just that, he's also the heir to the Hu family in the capital.
Oh, that's really impressive.
Xiaowan,
Mommy,
Why are you here?
to pick you up.
I called you just now. Why didn't you answer? I didn't hear it.
can Mom and Dad go to the amusement park with me tomorrow?
Of course, we can.
Go!